This is WCPO 9 News.
Great American Ballpark. That is from Scripps Tower there. Sorry for the black image, where fans right now, they are leaving the stadium. Thank you for joining us at 7 o'clock. I'm Sean Delancey. Well, it sure wasn't the way that the Reds wanted to kick off the 2026 season. An unfortunate loss for the Reds. It was scoreless until the top of the 7th, where the Red Sox managed a run, and two more in the top of the 9th. The Reds were able to get ahead, or the Red Sox rather, were able to get ahead there. They lost 3-0 today. I tell you what, it was a beautiful day for opening today, but it might not get to stay that way. We're going to check in with meteorologist Mark Stitz with the weather. Mark, how's it looking right now? Thanks, Mark. Take advantage of those dry conditions while we can. Well, today's festivities were full of energy and excitement for this season. Check out this shot from Scripps Tower. It's a time lapse of the fans filling up the stands. People from all around the tri-state coming in to support their Reds on opening day, and people from around the area as well. We're going to take it out to WCPO 9 News reporter Valerie Lyons, who caught up with some fans about what opening day means to them. Let's go Reds, and of course, let's go horses for that one little girl there. Well, opening day in Cincinnati is about tradition, fun, community, and of course, baseball. And for Cincinnati area native Olivia Bricker, this year's opening day is extra special as she gets to celebrate being in the pros herself with her hometown community. Bricker says being in this year's opening day parade was a full circle moment. She graduated from Claremont Northeastern High School in 2019, where she was the first girl to play varsity high school baseball in the state. Now, 7 years later, she's been drafted to the Women's Professional Baseball League, the first women's baseball league in over 80 years.
As a little girl, I've always wanted to play professional baseball, and we've never really had the ability to do that, really. So the announcement of the Women's Professional Baseball League gives us that opportunity not only to play at the next level, but also to support women in the game of baseball.
Bricker says that she hopes her presence in the Women's Professional Baseball League and at the parade shows younger girls that baseball is not just for the boys. Bricker will play for the league's Boston team. Their first game is in August. And downtown Cincinnati wasn't the only place to get in on all this fun. There was a big party in Covington as well. We spoke with Heather Fry down at the Works Pizza Company, who says opening day, the Reds are all about bringing people together.
Covington is packed with one big Cincinnati Reds family. So when we go out there, everybody is your neighbor, your friend, your coworker. Everybody's smiling, drinking, having a great time.
The Bob and Tom Show were even down there. They broadcasted live from Smoke Justice. Well, just ahead, some other big news of the day. An entire Brown County Police Department is on administrative leave. The ongoing investigation in Sardinia as the village sees major disruptions in their leadership. And a murder in Cincinnati is prompting change when repeat offenders violate their parole. That law and why Patrick Herringer's widow says he could have been alive today with these changes.
You're watching WCPO 9, part of the Scripps News Group.
The entire police department of a village in Brown County has been placed on administrative leave. Sardinia's mayor announced that change today. In a letter to residents, Mayor Dusty Puckett said that the move would ensure the integrity of an ongoing investigation there. It comes after a Sardinia police officer made various allegations against Police Chief Brian Perry. We have been and are still trying to contact Chief Perry to get his response to all of this. The Brown County Sheriff's Department will take over law enforcement responsibilities in the village in the meantime. The mayor says that includes emergency response, routine patrol, and public safety coordination. This past month, Sardinia's village administrator and former mayor resigned from office. And next tonight, the murder of a beloved over-the-Rhine gym owner last summer has prompted a push for a stronger response to repeat offenders who violate their parole. Last summer, Patrick Herringer was killed inside of his home in Over-the-Rhine. Mordecai Black is charged with murder. Black has a lengthy criminal record, and officials say just months before Herringer's murder, Black was released after serving an 8-year prison sentence for violently attacking a man in Government Square. Prosecutors say he cut off his ankle monitor just a month after his release. The bill being discussed would, in part, strengthen real-time GPS monitoring of parolees and would send immediate alerts to law enforcement when violations occur. Herringer's wife, Sarah, shared why this bill is so important to pass for her.
If the notification requirements and monitoring standards in this bill had been in place and enforced, he would have been located and taken into custody before he ever made it to my door, and Patrick would still be alive.
The bill also gives judges increased discretion to send repeat violent offenders to prison. Representatives say that the committee will continue to work on this bill before sending it to the House floor for a vote. Another bill called Aspen-Rennell's Law passed in the Ohio House. It's named after a Lakota East freshman who was hit and killed while in a crosswalk near the school. The bill would stiffen penalties for vehicular assault and vehicular homicide within an active school zone, including changing it from a first-degree misdemeanor to a fourth-degree felony. Today it was introduced to the Senate for consideration. There's also several bills in Kentucky heading to Governor Beshear's desk, including House Bill 529, which aims to improve the parole board. House Bill 448's goal is to modernize and clarify sharing criminal history records for authorized background checks. And House Bill 188 expands the scope of assault in the third degree to include health care workers in jails and other detention facilities. Well, coming up, more on the Cincinnati Reds and opening day. We'll share some of the new stuff you can expect to see at Great American Ballpark this year. Plus, tickets for today's game reached triple digits, but that won't be for every day, of course. Ahead, consumer reporter John Matarese breaks down some ways you can snag cheaper tickets this season. The Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame has a new featured exhibit this year called The Big Red Machine, a 50th anniversary celebration of the back-to-back world champions. It showcases the 75 and 76 world championship seasons. It includes more than 100 artifacts and rare video footage from the era. The Reds Hall of Fame is open daily from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. with extended hours on game day. Well, fans paid a high price to get into Great American Ballpark today, with most tickets selling for more than $100 each. But prices are far cheaper for this weekend's game. And here's WCPO 9 consumer reporter John Matarese with some ways that you can snag cheap tickets this season so you don't waste your money. All right, well, John Matarese and Taylor Nimmo are dedicated to finding you the best deals and covering other financial issues. If you have anything you'd like to look into or them to look into, send them an email. You can see their info listed on your screen, and you can always find it on WCPO.com under the Don't Waste Your Money tab. Well, opening day means the return of Free Coney Day from Skyline Chili. That's a good way to save money as well. With a purchase of any Coke product, you can get a free Coney, and that's at any of the participating Skyline restaurants. It's happening all day, so get to a Skyline Chili soon before they close. This season, there are also some of 15 new menu items for fans at Great American Ballpark. Our crews got to taste it ourselves recently. I'm sad I didn't. Some of the new additions include Get a Nachos, the Queen City Crunch Burger, which has Grippo chips on it, a Cajun Bowl, spicy tofu tacos, and a brownie sundae. What I tell you, they also had like a sausage and a hot dog bun with peppers and some hot mustard on there. It's going to be the first thing that I run to when I get to the ballpark. It looks amazing.
I think a lot of people though today were probably ice cream or cold beer, one of those two with that nice warm weather.
A lot of cold drinks probably flowing today with those high temperatures out there, especially for this time of year.
Absolutely. I mean, compared to some of the years past on opening day, such a difference. I think most of us, this is what we would prefer. But
thanks so much, Mark. Well, it is officially the season for Reds bobbleheads. Just ahead, we'll tell you when you can snag one this season. Today's opening day parade kicked off with Grand Marshal and former Reds pitcher Jeff Brantley honking the horn of a fire truck. The Cincinnati Fire Department leads the way in every opening day, but there's a lesser-known tradition between the two groups. I did not know this before today. The stars of the Reds leave their mark on the fire department by signing the doors of retired fire trucks. At Station 5 hangs the first door signed by number 5, the backstop of the Big Red Machine, Johnny Bench, in 2010. Other Reds greats such as the late Joe Morgan and Sean Casey have also carried on the tradition. With the Cincinnati Reds back in action, we can't forget about the 2026 bobbleheads. April 11th, you can snag Noel V. Marte's wall catch. What a moment from last year. Then in May, we have bobbleheads for Star Wars Night, Key Brian Hayes, Gold Glove, and Spencer Steer. Some other notable nights include August 15th for Harry Potter Night and September's Ellie De La Cruz bobblehead. Don't forget, this Saturday is Kids Opening Day. It's a chance for kids of all ages to come out and meet the mascots, players, and get early admission into the ballpark to run around and play before the game. The block party and mascot parade starts at 11 o'clock. The player parade is at noon. Ballpark opens at 1:30, and the first pitch is set for 4:10. Well, what a great opening day that we've had here today. Between the entire team, I mean, everybody down there having fun at the banks. It's really been an honor to be here with everybody, and we hope everybody just has a good night for the rest of the night. That'll do us for here at 7 o'clock. Hope you enjoy it. Take it easy.